Good evening and welcome to match number 2 of week 7 of the Bandra South Division Bodog Roots Premier League. Is the After 8 Football Club versus the Rebels Football Club. The Rebels in the orange jersey, After 8 in the blue jersey. Favourites at the start of the match, without a doubt, After 8 they are third on the points table with 10 points, whereas the Rebels are 6th on the points table with only 6 points. But of course, what is on the paper at times stays on the paper, and what happens on the match is completely different. In the meanwhile, good attacking save that was by Vinay Dias. Player looks to be down. The physio is being called for, but he's okay. He's back on his feet. That's always good news. But it's Vinay Dias, the goalkeeper, on the left side of your screen of the After 8. On the right is Imran Chaiwala with 14 saves, third on the points table of the Rebels Football Club. Good long ball. It's going to be a kick in for the Rebels. Passing it on Imran Chaiwala. Looking for the passes. Divesh Pamnani on the attack there. Nicely done. Good work there by Dhruv Shetty as well of the After 8. By looking for Divesh Pamnani. There we go, Pritam Mahadik there, the ball in this control. Again, one of the most challenging players, great player is Pritam Mahadik. Also, he's also the one, along with Daniel Fernandez, who represented India in Brazil for Neymar Juniors 5. A prestigious tournament wherein 5 of the best players in the meanwhile, close could have that been above the crossbar. But yes, no goals scored so far. Second minute that we have entered of the Bodog Roots Premier League second match, Jew Division. Pardon me, that's the Bandra South Division. On Wednesdays and Thursdays we have the Bandra Division. On Friday, of course, we had the Jew Division. Giving you live action from the St. Andrews Turf Park in the western suburbs, Bandra west of Mumbai. Luka unhappy with the tackle there. He's let it go. Going to be a goal kick for the After 8. Nicely work done there by Dhruv Shetty. He's let it go. That's again going to be a goal kick. Dhruv Shetty passing it on to Barreto. The far end there. Side kick, header. Patil does well. Is Krishna Patil, goal scorer in the previous match. And fortunately for these teams today, they played a match just a day back, a couple of days back. That is on Monday that they had to play the Bandra South Division, because last week a day was postponed. Side kick, that's a free kick, pardon me, for the After 8. Good long ball there. Ball kept in play. Good clearance by the Rebels. Still with Dhruv Shetty. Looking for Pritam. Gets Krishna Patil in the middle. Krishna, nicely done there. On the bounce, left footer, but nowhere near that was for the goal being scored. In the meanwhile, this ball has been stuck there over the goal post, so we'll need a new one. In the meanwhile, I'll just talk of the performance so far of the After 8 Football Club, owned by Kyle Damian Zen, Nathani Mohammad Sutarwala and Dave Malhotra. 6 matches, 3 victories, 2 defeats, a draw, 10 points. First week they defeated HRX 2-0. Lost to Gladiators 1-2 second week. Third week defeated All Monsters 1-0. Then was a draw against Bombay 1-1, draw against Uber Scrunchers 0-0, and then last match, that is just day before yesterday, they lost to the Knights 2-4. The meanwhile, attack on the goal, that's deflected off the goalkeeper Vinay Dias' right hand, and that's going to be a corner for the Rebels. Good start this is for the Rebels. Peter Mahadik is standing there as the wall. Nicely done. Header off the back. That's a foul signal. In the meanwhile, I'll take time to read the performance of the Rebels Football Club, owned by Gaurav Gupta. 6 matches, 1 victories, 2 defeats, 3 draws with 6 points. First match they defeated the Monsters 1-0, so they had a good start. Then they had a draw against the Hubers Crunchers 3-3, draw against the Chareks 2-2, draw against the Knights 1-1. They were thrashed by the Bombay 0-9, and last week also they were defeated by the Gladiators 1-3. Sixth minute that we are entering now, this matchup. Coming up next is the Gladiators versus HRX. 4 matches that you get and broadcast on Facebook as well on YouTube on the page of the Roots Premier League. Always important to thank our sponsor, without whom any tournament is always incomplete, and always helps in getting the tournament up to the standards that we are seeing this. The title sponsor of the Roots Premier League is Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miko, our beverage partner Raw Pressery, and broadcast partner One Play Sports. Passing it around, Pritam Madik. Nicely cleared. Important to be on perfect defense there for the Rebels, because there's Pritam Madik, Divesh Pamnani and Luka. Danger with the forward. 3 brilliant forwards for the Afraid Football Club. Good ball, series of passes here. In the 7th minute, in the 8th minute, pardon me, 7 minutes done. Still the Rebels passing around themselves, keeping possession. Good long ball, searching for Krishna Patil. Nicely done, he was on, says the flag that is raised. That's offside. Nicely observed there by the assistant referee. Definite offside that was. Going for the left footer, but that's out of the playing area on the nets in the adjacent ground there. We'll need a placement ball. Scoreline still reads 0-0, 8 minutes done, entering the 9th minute that we are. Side kick for the Rebels. Nicely taken in the penalty area, headed out of danger. It's going to be Griffith, jersey number 9 of the Rebels. Harry Griffith, the left footer, chance, nicely cleared away, could have been dangerous. And is that a foul? Is that a penalty kick? No, says the referee. They're hoping for, but not given. Coming up next is the Gladiators versus HRX. You're getting your 4 matches and till 11 PM IST. Please stay tuned to the Bodog Roots Premier League. Clayton, back pass. Back to the goalkeeper. Looking for the clearance. Parmar, back to Divesh Pamnani. Can be dangerous. To Clayton. Looking for the long ball. Imran Chaiwala will commit no errors. He's 3rd on the leaderboard for the number of saves with 14 saves throughout the tournament. There we go. Pritam Madik, always a pleasure watching him in control there, but the good defense by the Rebels. The long ball, nicely collected there. Of course, he has collected it behind the line there, so that's going to be a goal kick. Nice, strict umpiring. They're always good to see that. Perfect rules being implemented by the referees. Divesh looking for Luka. Imran Chahwala attacks and he's down, but it's okay it seems. But the Rebels, a player of the Rebels seems to be down. We have physio stationed and he's definitely being called on for. In the 11th minute, scoreline still says 0-0.
Coach.
Of time gone, almost a minute, and no action there. Yes, nicely done there, Pritam Madi there. Good to see that. Always good to see some sporting spirit in any form of a game. Nicely done there by Pritam Madik. Krishna Patil missing out on that pass. He's trying to make up the most by some aggressive football there. Luka. Back to Pritam, trying the right footer there, but he's won himself a side kick on the far end. Good ball cleared away, and Shetty in his attempt of clearing it gives it an outside kick in for the Rebels. Harry Griffith unable to keep it under control. In the 13th minute that we have entered, and still no goals, exactly the halfway stage that we are. Still no goals. Favourites, as I said, definitely after it, because they are third on the points table, whereas the Rebels in orange are sixth on the points table. Krishna Patil looking to shoot, but no trouble there for Vinay Dias. Hang time there. Series of passes right in the middle there, right in the center line. Good ball there. Chance. Vinay Dias comes out and he's handed it. Whoa, that definitely is going to be a booking there. And he's been red card. He's been sent off. Vinay Dias, what a moment of play this is going to be in the 14th minute. Vinay Dias has been sent off, the goalkeeper, and he's been sent off in the 14th minute. Red carded is Vinay Dias. Whoa, what a play that is going to be. Definitely a part of the highlights that's going to be. He was out of the penalty area and deliberately handed, and he's been handed over for that handing ball. A red card. He's been sent off. Now, meanwhile, we'll have a substitute goalkeeper. We'll just get the confirmation in a bit. Is jersey number 1. That's Anthony Wright. Tony is what he likes to be called, but that's Anthony Wright who's going to be the substitute goalkeeper for the after 8. But big blow for sure. It's Vinay Dias, red carded in the 14th minute. Chance to the left footer, deflected off the wall there, so no danger with that, no troubles. But it's a big problem for the after 8 because it's Vinay Dias who's been sent off. Patil nicely collected there by Tony. Anthony Wright, the first collection for him in the Bodog Roots Premier League. Chance! Krishna Patil, how close was that? Krishna definitely taking his chances, getting some advice from his manager as well. He's being told to go for goal. Because Anthony Wright, yes, as rightly the manager is saying, he is the substitute goalkeeper. So keep taking those chances is the message that Krishna Patil is getting from the dugout. Chance, Imran Chaiwala there. No trouble whatsoever for Imran Chaiwala. Parmar, header. Rebels looking to keep it in control. Krishna, not getting Krishna there. Divesh Pamnani can be dangerous with the right footer. They are going to take their chances for sure. The Rebels are going to take their chances for the attack on goal. The reason being is a substitute goalkeeper, makeshift goalkeeper in the form of Anthony Wright. Good long ball. That was by Preetham Madik. Krishna Patil not able to keep it in control. Masood back to Preetham. Looking for Divesh Pamnani. Header. Ball kept in play. He's onside. Nicely done there by Krishna Patil. Good pass. Luka attacks and has given away a side kick. In the 17th minute. Krishna Patil, whoa, nicely done there by Krishna Patil. Theatrics, good to see that. Harry Griffith not getting in possession. Parmar with the left footer, chance. Krishna Patil has been told to take his chances and that's a foul. It's going to be a free kick for the after 8. Chance. Left footer, charge there. Anthony's out of the penalty area now. In the penalty area, they can't commit to create another red card there for a goalkeeper. Nicely done there on that occasion was by Anthony Wright. Tony there, nicely done. Ball kept in play, no outside, says the referee. Divesh Pamnani. Looking for the pass, gets Masood. Nicely done, is he offside? Yes, he is. The flag was raised, but eventually it was Imran Chaiwala collecting it nice and clean. Parmar. The left footer. Chance. No, very difficult from that angle there. Luka up in possession. Krishna Patil attacks. Divesh Pamnani with the ball there. Nicely done by Preetham. Divesh looking for Preetham. Does not get Preetham. Back to Masood. Lets it go. Clayton. Series of pass. There you go. Long one. Headed by Divesh Pamnani. And that's going to be a goal kick for the Rebels. Meanwhile, Parmar looking for Krishna on the far end. Header. Nicely done there by Tony. Brilliant stuff by Anthony Wright. Still with the Rebels. 5 minutes remaining for this first half. Left footer. That's missed by everyone. Meanwhile, Tejas comes in for Divesh Pamnani. Divesh just perhaps taking a breather there. Much deserved breather. Tejas Gupte, that is, who's back on play. Series of headers. Nicely done there by Krishna Patil, and that's going to be a kick in for the Rebels. Good ball chance, nicely done there by Tony. What is that, a foul there? Aggressive attack there. All okay, says the player. Referee says as well. Pritam. Five minutes remaining for the first half. Back to Masood. Straight to Tony there, nicely done. He's not wasting time. The scoreline still says it's 0-0. Masood. Looking for Luka maybe. Nicely done there by the Rebels. Tony nicely collected. The nice long ball to Pritam. Does not find Pritam. So 3 minutes to go. A little more than 3 minutes remaining. Luka. Krishna Patil. Back to Parmar. Back to Krishna. They have kept possession. Nicely done there by the Rebels. On the far end there, Harry, if I'm not mistaken. Chance there. Series of dribbles. Nicely done. Back to Parmar was that. Ah, right footer way above the goal post that goes. Good work that's been by a makeshift goalkeeper Tony so far. Anthony, that is. A little more than 2 minutes remaining. Back pass, looking to keep possession. Krishna, back Krishna, what is hold it on to him. Definitely nicely observed by the referee. We'll do a free kick for the after 8. Coming up next is going to be the Gladiators vs HRX at around 9 PM IST. We'll be starting with the third match of this evening. Back to Pritam. Passing it around. Looking for the left footer, perhaps. Is that a push? Yes, that's a foul, says the referee. And it's a free kick awarded to after 8. Also a warning there. Yes, to the Rebels. Right footer. No, not the bestest of free kicks by Pritam Madike. Definitely can do better than that. Nicely cleared away by Tony. Just a minute remaining now. 60 seconds to go. Will there be the first goal, or is it going to be a goalless first half of this match number 2, week 7 of the Bandra South Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League? Good ball. Looking for the cross there. Does not get it, and that's a corner. Masood, in his attempt of clearing it, has given away a corner. Half a minute remaining. You'll have to take it again. You'll have to reload. Ball there once again off the wall. Brilliant defense there. Super defense by after 8. And could have been close. Tony wasn't able to hold on to that. Could have been close. It was that man on the attack, jersey number 21 of the Rebels. Definitely could have been close. Sergio Sierra. In the meanwhile, that's the half-time whistle. First half was filled with excitement as Vinay Dias was sent off with the red card 14th minute. Half-time 0-0. Rebels versus after 8. Yes, come back to the second half. It's the Rebels versus After 8 Football Club. First half was goalless, but an action that we had in the 14th minute wherein Vinay Dias came out of the penalty area, deliberately handed it and was handed over a red card. Sent off in the 14th minute, and there we have a substitute goalkeeper in the form of Anthony Wright, Tony as what he likes to be called. It's the After 8 versus the Rebels. After 8 owned by Kyle Damian Zain, Nathari, Mohammad Sutarwala, Dave Malhotra. Whereas the Rebels owned by Gaurav Gupta. It's important to thank our sponsors of the Roots Premier League, our title sponsor Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Raw Pressery, and of course the broadcast partner One Play Sports. The right foot up, brilliant work by Anthony there. His makeshift goalkeeper doesn't look like that. He came in as a substitute, but nicely, confidently he's been doing his job for the last around 20-25 minutes since he's come on as a substitute. Coming up next is going to be Gladiators versus HRX at around 9 PM IST. The far end, Luka wasn't able to keep it under control. In the meanwhile, Imran Chaiwala, 14 saves, is third on the points leaderboard for the number of saves of the Rebels Football Club to take the free kick. The goal kick, pardon me. Krishna Patil headed on, chance there, nicely collected, tall guy that Anthony Wright is, exactly like Vinayda is. Ball kept in play by Divesh Pamnani, nicely done, but that's outside. Good attempt that was by Divesh Pamnani, but that went out of play for sure. Sergio Sierra, jersey number 21 of the Rebels. Still on series of passes. Very rare that After 8 Football Club haven't yet scored a goal. We've seen them, Divesh Pamdani, Luka. Then there is of course Pritam Mahadik, who's out on a substitute right now. He's on a breather, perhaps surprising. But we haven't seen some serious action so far by the After 8 Football Club. Right foot above the crossbar. Could have been close. Could have been close there. But Tony did not even get in touch with that. They just went out of over the crossbar, that is. Divesh looking to shoot. Good tackle there, Imran Chaiwala. Aha, very difficult to get past him, isn't it? Griffith. Nicely done by Divesh Pamnani. Super stuff by Divesh, and that's outside. Side kick, that is. For Imran Kapadia. Back to Sergio Sierra. He shoots, gets. In the 5th minute that we have entered. It's a free kick. Will he go for goal? Looking for the passes. Going for goal, but that's way above the crossbar. Arshad, jersey number 10 of the Rebels there. Arshad Sheikh, but that right footer just not on the mark. "20 minutes remaining for this match. Still no goal, as you say in tennis. It's still love all, and it's 0-0. It's a foul there, and that's going to be a card there for sure. Yes, he's apologizing as well. Sergio it is, if I'm not mistaken. We'll just get confirmation on that. But that's a yellow card in the 30th minute. Pardon me. And it looks like it's going to be jersey number 21. Just get confirmation with that jersey number 21. Sergio it is in the 30th minute, and he's been given a yellow card. Booked for aggressive tackle was Sergio Sierra. Divesh Pamnani with the free kick. Deflected off the wall. Still Divesh. In the clutter. Taken by Dhruv Shetty. Straight to Imran Kapadia there. He's free, looking to keep it in play. Nicely done there. We have messed it up with Imran Kapadia. Manages to keep it in play. Back to Sergio. Back to Imran Kapadia. Luka. Looking for someone. We can see his head looking for someone, but he couldn't find anyone there. He's not an aggressive tackle by Krishna Patil. Looks like, but that's just going to be a warning. Just going to be a warning there. Still no card. Krishna Patil Clayton there. Looks okay. Masood, nicely done there. Sensible work that was by Masood. Back to Masood. The matter of a second, it's back to him. Clayton. Looking for Luka. Does not find anyone. Arshad. It's been pushed and yes, wasn't able to get a control on that. Meanwhile, you might have a substitution. It's Gautam, jersey number 7 of the Rebels. Gautam Taude, that is, with the headgear as well. He's on the ground. Again, no restrictions on number of substitutions. That's always helpful for a manager. Surprisingly, still Preetham Mahadik is not back on play. Be waiting for him to be back on. Always good to see. Yes, always an intense character is Preetham Mahadik. There we see he's back in place of Divesh Pamnani. Divesh is being given a breather. As I was mentioning, Preetham Mahadik is back on play. Corner for the Rebels. Any chance? No. Cleared away. Nicely done there by the after 8. Good right footer there, chance header, kept out. Still with the Rebels. Sergio, is that a foul? No, that's a whistle that came from the other ground there in the vicinity. And that's going to be a kick in once again for Tony. Anthony right there, came in the 14th minute. Good right footer, straight to Preetham. Nicely done there by Preetham, kept in the control. Unable to find Luka. Masood. And on to the western coast it goes. Goal kick for Imran. Krishna. Back to Gautam Taude. Shoots, but that's off the deflection of Clayton. And nicely collected by Tony. Long ball. Good throw that was, I must say. Back to Gautam Taude. Back with Gautam. Nicely done. Masood heads it out of the playing area. Gautam Taude with the side kick. 15 minutes remaining. Nice chance there. Cleared away. Nicely done there by Luka. Looking for the right footer. Way above the crossbar. Frustration in the dugout for the Rebels. Frustration in the dugout for the Rebels. Masood. Looking for Luka. Gets Luka there. Just number 13 on the far end. But he slips. That's what is happening here at the St. Andrews Turf Park in the western suburbs of Mumbai. The dew is getting collected. And thus we see, nice try there was by Krishna Patil. Brilliant one. Was it Barreto there? But it's a bow the crossbar.
Guys, keep it down, play simple passes.
Ball kept in play. Nicely done. So the handball. No, says the referee. Side kick, that's going to be Pritham. Nicely done. Loses control on that. Arshad. Long pass there. Back to Sergio. He shoots. They're taking their chances, aren't they? The Rebels are taking their chances, but none that they've got on the mark. In the meanwhile, Divesh Pamnani coming in place of Luca. Luca being given a breather. Good long ball. It's collected nicely and safely by Imran Chaiwala. Imran Kapadia slips. That's what happening over. That's what I've been mentioning. The dew is gathered here. So slips pretty often here at the Bandra West at the Turf Park in St Andrews as time progresses post sunset. Imran, back to Imran. Back to Sergio. Looking for the ball. Back to Imran. Looking for the right footer. Does not find it. Deflected off Pritham Mahadik. Arshad with the side kick. Nice ball. Thirded away. Nicely done there by Tony. Exactly at the halfway stage of the second half here. So Rebels versus the After 8. Coming up next is going to be Gladiators versus HRX. Again, promises to be an interesting contest, the next one. Meanwhile, from the eastern coast to the west. Good pass, series of passes there. Ball kept in play. Arshad just slipping there for a minute, but gathering control. Good, nice right footer, long ball. Does not get the support. A little more than 10 minutes remaining. Can we have a goal? Or is it going to be a goalless match? The After 8 favourites on paper. They're third on the points table, whereas the Rebels are 6th on the points table. But so far it's been even Stevens 14th minute. It was Vinay Dias who was sent off after a deliberate handball out of the penalty area. Chance there, the right footer, and that's the goal. Krishna Patil gets it in the 15th minute, but the flag was up. The flag has been raised, and that's an offside signalled by the assistant referee there. And the match goes on, the play goes on. Disappointment there for Krishna Patil. Series of actions there. How exciting that stuff was. Exciting series of action there. Exciting series of action. But that's an offside signalled by the assistant referee. Scoreline stays at 0-0.
Play, guys, play.
So Krishna Patil and the dugout of the Rebels disappointed with the decision there. But nonetheless, it's a decision that stays. They'll have to go ahead with the matchup. The right footer collected by Tony, misses it. Sergio was there for the error. Luka back to Masood. Headed away. Luka nicely kept in control there. He's attacked by Imran. Gautam back to Imran. Looking for the cross. Deflected. Could not find Krishna Patil as a result of which.
Come on, Arshad, better. Better ball, change the game now. Better football, yeah. Arshad, change the game. Play, come.
Passed to Gautam. Outside by Pritham, that's going to be a side kick for the Rebels. Good long ball, Krishna Patil there. Tall, lanky guy that he is. Back to Sergio. Imran. The right footer does not find anyone.
Guys, keep cool, yeah.
Off Imran Chaiwala there, chance. So could have been close. Imran was calling there, I want to collect it, but wasn't heard by Sergio. Corner on the left flank. It's going to be Pritham Mahadik with the corner. Nice ball there in the penalty area. That's going to be outside. Side kick there for the Rebels. Back to Pritham. Is he on the attack? Definitely blocked there. Was a block by Sergio, and that's a card. And he's been sent off. The second yellow card, and Sergio Sierra has been sent off. 7 minutes remaining, and Sergio of the Rebels has been sent off. So both these teams are down to 7 in the 14th minute. It was the After 8 who were down to 7, and now it's the Rebels as well who are down to 7 in the side. Little more than 6 minutes remaining. Luka going for goal, does not get it, cleared the wall. It's going to be a side kick for the After 8. Back to Devesh, looking for goal. Once again it's going to be a side kick. Quickly taken, nicely done there by Pritham. Back to Pritham, does he shoot? No, he's not. He does there. Deflected off Krishna Patil. Is that a corner? Yes, it is. It's going to be a corner. 6 minutes remaining for this matchup. Krishna Patil heading it to Luka. Five minutes remaining, still no goal. Quite a lot of action, but no goals. Long one to Imran. Both the Imrans there in the frame. Arshad. Deflected off Pritham. Imran Kapadia does not able to keep it control. Luka there on the far end. Pritham back to Devesh Pamnani. Masood, and that's a handball there. No, that's given advantage there for the After 8. The advantage was given for After 8. Need to know that. 4.5 minutes remaining. Can we have a goal? Desperate are the after 8. Header and scores! Gets the goal is Divesh Pamnane. Look at him, he's pumped up, isn't he? And he definitely deserves to be 46th minute. And Divesh Pamnane, a brilliant header from him, gets the lead for the After 8 Football Club. Super stuff by Divesh Pamnane. Finally beats Imran Chaiwala. And first goal on the board for the After 8. Meanwhile, Barreto comes in for Pritam Mahadik. 1-0 the lead for After 8 versus the Rebels. Deflected off Divesh Pamnane. He's the goal scorer there. How pumped up he was. Always you can go back on your timeline, you can rewind a bit and have a look at what brilliant set of play that we had in the past minute. Passing it on the left footer. That's going to be a goal kick. It's Divesh Pamnane unhappy with that, but he's being called off for a breather in place of Pritam Mahadik. Yes, nicely given to Pritam. Pritam tripped there. Yes, he was. That's a foul that has been given by the referee. Free kick for Pritam Mahadik. They can afford to eat up time there. A little less than 3 minutes remaining. Passed on by Luka to Pritam. Pritam there, eating up time there. He will definitely win a corner for himself there. Back to Pritam. Back to Masood, that was. No, nicely taken by the Rebels there. Good series of passes. Nice tackle there by Masood. Then now it was Masood there. Clayton, back to Luka. Luka looking to shoot, not yet, not in the space there to load on that occasion. Back to Tony from the eastern coast to the western coast, collected by Imran Chaiwala. Cannot afford to waste time. Gives it to Imran Kapadia. 2 minutes remaining. Can there be an equalizer from the Rebels? If it does, it's going to be an action-packed last few minutes. Pritam. Going to be outside, kick in once again for the After 8. Pritam. To Luka. Does Luka shoot? No, that's the call coming in from the dugout. Do not lose the ball. And that's exactly what they do. They have lost the ball at the After 8. 1 minute and a half remaining. Long ball. Krishna Patil looking to shoot, is he?
Good tackle, good tackle. Hey, move up, move up, move up.
Imran Kapadia, Imran Chaiwala to Imran Kapadia, that is. Masood, Barreto. Back to Pritam. Kick in for After 8. Just a minute remaining. Just a minute to go. Quickly taken by Pritam there. To Masood. Masood was busy giving instructions till the ball arrived to him. Barreto to Luka. Luka wasn't able to keep control on that. Imran Chaiwala quickly taken. Nicely done to Krishna Patil. Half a minute remaining. Tough now for the Rebels to make a comeback. 25 seconds. Looking for the long ball, not getting it. Masood. Arshad might just go for goal. Back to Pritam Mahadik. Nicely done there. Nice. Cool as a cucumber is Pritam Mahadik. There again, eating up time in the corner there. That's exactly what his strategy has been. And that's a free kick awarded to the Rebels. That's the last set of action that we might see on the clock. There goes the whistle. After 8 have defeated the Rebels 1-0.